up, everybody? Saturday night. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're doing good out there. It's a wonderful day thus far. Donald James was first. He's working, but he's looking for a little while. No problem. Reference in the house. He was second. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Karmic, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Stardust is there. We're good to go already. Nice and quick. Oh man, what a day. I have a new song of the week, if you can believe it. I actually finally got, I had the riff like right from the start today. That was a good one. It's a cool song. I don't know why I keep torturing myself with these crazy songs. But it came out pretty good. Darrell, how you doing, buddy? Happy Saturday to you. How you doing today? Well, all I got to play was rhythm today, so I haven't played much lead. So I don't know why this my chord's all weird. I literally was ready like a minute before the stream started. This stuff takes time. It takes time, but we're gonna get some things cooking. We'll do a little Raven intro. This is always a nice one to start with. Let's get cooking tonight. nice and warm. Oh boy, what a day, man. Let's all right, we got that covered. All right, what's up? What else is going on around here? We got some chatting happening. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight on a Saturday. It's always good to see. Let's see. The Rail's doing good, and you got a college championship tomorrow. There you go, buddy. That's good to hear, man. Juji's in the house. How you doing, Juji? I'm great. Having a good day so far. Slept in naturally. That's always good. We went out, had lunch, played some games. Then I worked on the song. So we good, we good. Don says he want to hurry up and get done. What are you doing so I can shred along? There you go, buddy. Get cracking, man. What you got over there? No, I'm kidding. Take your time, buddy. No, Laurel in the house. How you doing, Laurel? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Don't embarrass Juji now. She's blushing. Carmick says we had some very high winds today in the UK, blown two of his garden fences. Dang, man. It's like Florida moved to your state, man. Holy shit. It gets windy here in Florida. Really windy. But man, yeah, it's never good. Luckily, we just live in an apartment complex, and the trees are pretty well rooted. I've never seen anything fall apart around here, so. But stay safe out there, buddy, for sure. Tonight we have the dragon fruit yet again. Stardust tried it. She said it tasted like Four Loko without the alcohol. I don't think I remember even having Four Loko ever in my life. But it tastes pretty good. It's kind of strawberry flavor. I've never tasted a real dragon fruit before, but this is pretty tasty. Laurel's doing, she says, great to see you. That's awesome, Laurel. Hope you're well out there. I saw your YouTube post about a week ago, so I know you're trying to do your thing. No problem. I know how that goes. A lot of stuff going on in these worlds today. A lot of unfortunate distractions everywhere you see, so you can only do what you can do, and I totally know that. That's for sure. What was I doing? Man, we were playing this song. Carlos, I played this song the other day, and then Carlos wanted to hear it last night. I'm like, that song's pretty cool. I'm going to play it right now. We're just going to play a wild stuff. If you have any original song requests, throw them out there. I have no set list planned for tonight, other than the song of the week. And then we've got three Juji songs for acoustic. And then one of my acoustics we'll throw in there probably. But if you got anything you want to hear tonight, Rick Renstrom style, let me know. But this one's called Instrumental 8. Let's give it a shot. I like that song. That's a really old song. I'm not even sure where that came from. But man, that's a cool one. I like that one. I'm glad I played it a couple days ago. I probably wrote that a long time ago, like late 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere around there. But yeah, that's cool. And I find a lot of stuff. And I think I've exhausted my entire archive. I don't know much left in my archive there, but that was one of those we just like looking through songs like, wow, what is this song? Interesting. There you go. Absolutely, Jude. You said it's wonderful to see everyone here. That is true. Love to see it. Love to see it. Darrell said you like the Vapor. Thank you, but yeah, these are the Raz LTX, and this is Blueberry Punch. That's my favorite flavor right now. That's what's up, man. Laurel said last week she went to the beach. There were ladybugs. Nice. It's always nice to go to the beach. She said she picked one up and carried it the whole day a whole way to a flower. That's nice. I like ladybugs. I think we have, I don't know, Stardust might have a ladybug plush somewhere. I'm not sure. If not, she wants one. Reference says 3 G tracks tonight. We're in for a treat. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. There you go, Karmic. Laurel said definitely she's been tired. Haven't even had the energy to listen to any kind of music or practicing some sort of rest. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. That's happened to me too. Don't worry. It happens to a lot of us, I mean, it got to the point, in 2018, and I was just like so done with music and guitar and everything. I was just like, ugh, And I took 5 years off. I didn't touch a guitar. I didn't really make any music. I needed to, refresh my brain, like I needed to reset. I've done that quite a few times in my life where I just reset everything, where I've just like picked up and moved, I just, whatever life I had, I completely left it and started something new, Not this time, but yeah, it was more of like, I just wanted to stop playing, and then, I started playing again just it was something, something interesting to do. I didn't play for a while. I watched a lot of YouTube. I seen a lot of guitar players inspiring me, like, oh, they're doing this stuff on YouTube, why don't I try it, so it's all worked out. But sometimes you need a break from this musical carousel, that's for sure. So I feel that. Dewey Brown, what's up, dude? Reference is feeling out, and Laurel says she didn't even know there were ladybugs on Dewey. I've never seen one, honestly. Can of Biscuit, what's up, buddy? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Indy in the house. How you doing, Indy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing great today. Jude, you said it's okay to rest, right? Yeah. I mean, for me, it was a 5-year rest. How about that? I never quit, but I took a 5-year rest. I probably quit, I didn't want to play anymore. I was so unmotivated to do anything, I was like, just didn't want to do anything else. I wanted to just be normal or something for a while, I guess. I don't know. But, the music business is very tough. It's stressful, and you have to do a lot. And it was starting to cost a lot of money, too, just to be in a band and try and make records and stuff. So, yeah, that's crazy. What is this song? Is this... Okay, that's Phrygia. I have it written down as Egypt in here, but Donald missed this the other night, so we'll play it for Donald, because I know he missed this one the other night when I did play it. So this one's Phrygia. Let's go. Phrygia. That's a fun song to play. I like the whammy bar stuff in that. That's funny. I get to do a super whammy jammy on that one for sure. I hope you enjoyed that one. That's a classic. That one going out to Donald because I know he enjoys that one. Let's see. I know he's lurking, but he probably heard it. So you heard it this time at least. Let's see. We got some comments here. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. Appreciate all the comments as well. I'm trying to figure out where we left off. Okay, I was right around there. Okay, cannabis. I'm sorry, Carmen said, "What's the drink you're having?" This is. I'm sorry if I missed that comment. This is Mountain Dew. I think it's called Dragon Fruit. Yeah, Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit. It's quite tasty, actually. Not bad. I'm not gonna buy another 12 pack of it, but you know. I figured I'd try it once. I'm waiting on this. It's a dirty. It's called Dirty Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew, regular Mountain Dew with cream soda. I want to try that out, but I've not seen it anywhere around here just yet. But you can bet I'm gonna pick some up when it comes out. Anyway. All right, I think we're too. Vanessa Becerra, how you doing tonight? Great to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Don said they get ladybugs where he's because this property is surrounded by blackberry bushes out there. There you go. Where are we? I'll be honest. I might have got a real nice picture of a ladybug. I can't remember. Dom, there you go. That Phrygian Dominator. There you go. I gotta hear that too, man. That's that new art spire, right? I forgot to go listen to that. Judy said, "Sure, it must have been tough, overwhelming, underwhelming." That's true. That's exactly how it went. Yeah. It was, you know, you have a lot of high hopes. You know, you're working on an album, and it sounds great in the studio and everything's like, oh man, it's gonna be great. And then you know, some bad decisions are made, and it all falls apart. You know, that's why everyone, I laugh, almost in my head, I laugh every time someone goes, "How come bro's not in a band or something?" You know, it's like, I don't want to be in a band anymore. I don't want a band. I don't want to be in a band. You know. Like that, you know, I think that's the most stressful part of it. You know, it's hard to find 3 or 4 other people that are on the same, you know, on the same page. Everyone's always on a different page somehow, and that's why most bands fail, because everyone's on a different page. You know, sometimes it starts off great. Everyone's like, yeah, let's have fun. We'll do this, and then the longer you go, the cracks start to appear. So. That's how it do. Juji was feeling that Phrygia. There you go. Yeah, Stardust knows correctly. Mosquitoes around here are crazy, and they love me and her. They love me even more. They will just like find me, and I don't even know. I hate mosquitoes. I hate them. Laura says, Rick, do you ever get tired of shredding as of late, or is it just ingrained? You need to show up and start to... It's a good question. I mean, I have my days, you know. Some days I just sit on. I'm so stuffed into the couch. I'm like, you know, I don't want to stream. You know, in my mind, like I don't want to stream tonight. But then my brain's like, you gotta get going, man. You gotta keep working. And I'm like, I gotta get, you know. But I try and bring it every time, you know, no matter what. But yeah, I have my days. You know, there's days that I just don't want to do anything. I have a laziness problem. That's for sure. Sometimes, and when I get you know, comfortable, I want to just stay there. But it's fine. You know, I never get tired of shredding. This is what I've been doing my whole life, is playing, you know, just shredding guitars and writing songs and stuff like that. So all that's fun for me. So yeah, I might be a little, you know, sometimes when I come on the stream, I'm just kind of like, but then I get into it pretty quick. So. Carmick said, I definitely got some Egyptian vibes. Oh yeah, man, big time. Reference says, legend says Rick stole the essence of shredding from the Egyptian god the Lord of Vibration, and it brought it to this mortal kind. That's very interesting. You never know, man. You never know. MT Mayhem, yo, thank you so much, bro. Good to see you there. Laurel said, that doesn't sound funny. And personally, she want to live in a more cold area and have an excuse to chug warm drinks. True that. True that. Judy said it was written on the stone. There you go. You never know. You never know. Indy says, shout out Rick with the super chatter, super sticker. No doubt. Thank you, Indy. Judy says, you know what else is tasty? These neoclassical riffs at the shredding. So there you go. There you go. Donald says, the Phrygian Dominator was not the name of the song. I just saw the phrase. Okay. I got to go watch that, man. I got to go watch that. I didn't get a chance. I didn't watch much of anything today. Laurel says that she wants to balance rest and work because when she works, it's always 104% or 0%. I have no medium. I feel that. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, you know. I mean, I go to work. I get up at 10:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. I get up, shower, get dressed, get in my car, go to work. I'm there till 9 p.m. Come home, I eat, sit down for a minute, and then I'm streaming for 2 hours or 2 hours plus. And then I'm done with that. Stardust and I have things we got to work on on our project. So it's like there's no, you know, you're either going or you're not going. So, but yeah, it's easy for me to get super lazy. So I always try and find something to keep me busy, or I'll just be lethargic on a couch staring at a TV or something. Laura wants to figure out a good balance and maybe have an idea. Oh, the musicians do, yeah. It's all up to you, you know. Everyone's different, you know. Everyone is different, and that's the thing. Everyone's time is different. Everyone's day is different. Everyone's lifestyle is different. So you have to find that, you know, what's best for you, you know. For me, it's just I'm constantly working. I'm always working on something. And that's just how it is for me. But I thrive on it, you know. I thrive on it. You know, I haven't played this song in a million years, in weeks. I've been wanting to play this song. Just haven't had time to where to put it. This one, if you know it, it's called Sacred. I haven't played this one in a while. cool song. I haven't played that in weeks, and every night I look at it and go, I want to play that tonight, and I don't get to play that. But dang it, tonight we're gonna play it. I hope you enjoyed that one. I really like that one. A lot of wide open spaces there. All right, let's. Carmick said they only get citrus fruit flavor here in the UK. Yeah, for sure, man. U.S. and Canada gets all kinds of wild stuff. Canada gets a lot of crazy stuff. But yeah, I think overseas and probably just you get the standard Mountain Dew flavors. But yeah, that's a bummer. There's some good flavors, and they put a bunch out every year for sure. Laurel says maybe streaming should be an occasional thing for me. Personally, it's more important to create pieces of art instead of having that personalized on YouTube. That's true. That's true. You know, I think it's something, you know, it's going to be inherent to you, you know. YouTube is a great tool to put your, you know, creativity out there, you know. Going live is something different. Going live is great for attracting more people out there that might not see your video, you know, and you don't have to do it every day. I do it every day because I like doing it every day, or 6 days a week at least. This week's been all 7 days straight. I'll be doing 7 days straight this week, but that's only because I was on call the week prior. But yeah, there's no rule, there's no wrong way, there's no right way to do YouTube. It's how you do it and however you want to do it. So yeah, it'd be fine if you just make, you know, put videos out there and do this or that, whatever you like. That's for sure. Don says, or Requiem for the Lost. I kind of view them as, yeah, a little bit. It's the same key, G minor, for sure. But chord progression wise, a little different. But yeah, I think they go hand in hand most likely. Got a lot of conversation going. I appreciate y'all talking to each other. That's always nice. That's what I like about community, because we all take care of each other. We all help each other when needed. Donald says he was vibing to that. Maybe not playing the exact notes, but I found the key. Yeah, that's just a straight G minor, I think. Yeah, nothing different in that one, thankfully. Laurel says, true, and I do love music so very much. Yeah, if you have it in your heart to do music, then you can do it. You know, some people don't do lives at all or anything like that. They put their music on SoundCloud or they put their music on Spotify or wherever, and they find their audience that way. You know, but yeah, with YouTube, even like Instagram's a great way. You know, Instagram's great. TikTok, some people don't like TikTok, but there's a billion people on TikTok too. So there's all these different avenues that you can just put your music out there. And I know people that don't go live at all. They just put their music out there. Tom Shreds is a friend of mine. He's got 140-some thousand followers or subscribers here on YouTube. He's gone live once, but he puts, you know, videos out, you know, instructional videos and things like that. So you find your own your way. You know, that's how you do for sure. Cam Biscuit said they banned vapes in his state this week. Dang. What state is that? That would suck. I can only imagine. Florida's a pretty weird state, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Laura says, fair game. I hadn't thought of that. I was surprised by how much traction my normal videos got. Wasn't expecting anyone to see them, but I prefer quality. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And that's, you know, why I do the, you know, 100% original stuff, you know, realistically is what I do. And if people come here and they don't like it, then you know, that's not what I'm not looking for someone for me to play Master of Puppets or Guns N' Roses or something like that. If you want me to play that kind of stuff, then you're probably not a subscriber that I need, you know. You want people that are interested in what you're doing. And of course I have my, you know, solo covers and stuff like that, old 80s stuff, but I won't play mainstream stuff, you know, that's for sure. You just gotta stick to your guns sometimes. Do what you want to do, and people will come. People will come. Oh shoot, Virginia. Oh man, he said they banned all flavored nicotine. So like they can't sell it there. Like you can have it, but you can't use it at all. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. Because, I mean, if you're going to ban vape, you need to ban cigarettes, too. Because, man, they're worse. Cigarettes are so much worse. Donald knows, guided by passion, that's right. I just let my mind go, let my mind open up and play whatever. Carmen said hitting them high notes and incorporating the whammy at the same time is such a unique sound and lets the fingers, let the notes linger. There you go, yeah. A lot of that was like Andy LaRocque stuff, you know. I got really into Andy LaRocque back when I was a young kid, and he did kind of stuff like that. Cannabis said, you think he's seen Tom Shredder? Yeah, Tom puts out a lot of videos. He does mostly like cover stuff, but like extremely true covers. Like he can play like Van Halen, Note for Note. He can play like Steve Lukather, Note for Note, Sinister Gates. He does everything he does is Note for Note, pitch perfect. He's been doing some Randy Rhoads stuff. He was on an Ace Frehley kick for a while. And everything is like note for note and sound, 100% sound quality too. You know, it's like the exact tone. And sometimes what he does, he's like makes up his own, like he can't do Yngwie anymore because Yngwie copyright striked him once. And he's like, he wasn't gonna do that. So he kind of like makes stuff that sounds like Yngwie, but it's not Yngwie. But it's like, you could think Yngwie could have made it, but he's that good, you know? He's just that good, and that's that. But that's how he does it, you know. That's how he does it. Let's see. There you go, Laurel. That's what's up. CK, cool. How you doing, buddy? Senya, how you doing, my friend? He said he's staying in his job, and you were in here. Good to see you. Spasibo to you, man. Farian says, brother, could you play Rain by Vinnie Moore? I don't know anyone on this planet right now other than Vinnie Moore that can play that, dude, or plays it. The only thing I remember playing Vinnie Moore, and I'd love to play it one day, is In Control. That's the only one I know mostly. I'd like to play that one of these days. I haven't had a chance to get down to it. Steve, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you too, CK. Hope you're doing well out there. What else we got? We do one more and then we'll do the song of the week. Trying to think what I could do. You know, I'm gonna try and get a good cut of Punch here. Punch has been a hot jam this week, and I'm just getting. The more I play it, the better I get at it too. It's fun, and I'm gonna see if I can get a good cut of this. I'd like to try and get a tab of this for people. Let's see what we can do. This called, you know this one. This called Punch. bad, not too bad. I don't know what it is about that song. It's got like everything to it. It just hits hard. I don't know what it is. The solo, I really enjoy that solo. I really enjoy playing that solo. Very cool. Thanks for hanging out and listening to it with me. I appreciate you out there. Oh, god dang, man. I forgot to turn on live chat, yo. I think every night this week I've missed something. I've missed something this week. Every day, something. Even was I forgot to put my mic on. I forgot to put some T-shirts in the store. I forgot to do that. It's like every single week every single day I've done something I forgot to do. Oh, that's cool. One Black Booty, thank you, buddy. Yes, sir. She said, I miss hearing Queensryche. Oh, Queensryche. Yeah, true. Let's see what we got. I got to work on... I'm trying to think more. How about this one? Looking back at me. There you go. Cran Biscuit on Queensryche Rocks. That's right, man. There's a project we're doing, Cyrus and I, and then we're looking up stuff. And I guess there's a place in Seattle. It's like, I was hoping to be like a complete, like, it's like a museum for all the musicians. They had like a bunch of Nirvana stuff, a bunch of Hendrix stuff, a bunch of all these things. But they didn't have any Queensryche stuff. I'm like, is it just Seattle? I don't think, why is there not no Queensryche stuff? It's for Washington bands, but I guess it's just for Seattle. But man, you think Queensryche was pretty big. You think they would have hooked it up. But some sort of music museum in Seattle, apparently. And there was no Queensryche there. CK Cool says, thanks for playing Bark at the Mill. Oh, my pleasure, dude. I love that solo. I've been playing that solo since I was probably like 17 years old, man. That's some fun stuff right there. Well, I appreciate you, man. Senya says, woo, are you now with what, Russian? Thank you. Thank you. It's so cool. Thank you, buddy. I want to learn some more, though, soon. I'm going to learn a few more words. Laura says, well, now I'm sleepy. Social battery went 0%. No problem, Laurel. Take care. Always great to see you. Reference those One Punch. That's right. Patrick, how you doing, buddy? Cracker Jack, thank you, bro. Good to see you, man. CK Cool says, it's hardly a punch. It's a fist straight to the face with orange. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Cracker Jack. Canada Business said he get a little dizzy watching me play. I know. Sometimes I get dizzy trying to watch myself play. Oh, man. Canada Business, he's headbanging hard on that one. Yeah, I know, dude. That's a crazy one there. Reference that he feels that song could defeat One Punch Man. Should try it. We should try it. Sandy says, Mr. Shred in the house. Very awesome, amazing speed. It is. My head is very. There you go, buddy. Carmen knew it, man. It's nice lady Shell. How you doing tonight? Great to see you. She said that's a hot tune for sure. That's a fun one. CK Cool say, I love the Amadeus poster. Thank you, buddy. Those are my three favorite movies. If you can see, I got Amadeus, of course, Superman 2, and Empire Strikes Back. Those are my top three favorite movies. If I was on a deserted island and said you could take three movies, it'd be those three right there. 100%, man. Send you indeed, brother. God bless you out there, man. Black Boo's like, dang. Denny, how you doing? She says, hi, Rick. How you doing? Always have a great time. Thank you so much, Denny. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing great today. Haven't seen you in a while, but I hope everything's okay for you. Don said the new song, the difficulty with that hot one. Oh, yeah, man. And the new song, the one I wrote today, is it's pretty stupid, man. I was saying earlier, I don't know why I torture myself so much with these some of these songs. I could have made it just nice and easy, but no, I had to make it hard for myself. Maria, how you doing? She says, just amazing. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you. And everyone that's watching, thank you so much, Maria. There you go, Juji. Singing, Rick. Activated. You know it. You know it. Senyas, are you standard tune? No, oh yes, yes and no, Senya. I'm standard tune, but it's standard D. So everything is one whole step lower. One whole step. Juji, that is correct. I meant to put something on the Discord. I didn't know who was still using it. But yeah, you have until the... oh, that felt like a bug on me. You have until the 26th of this month to use Sora for free. I believe they're going to keep it going through September if you pay for it. But for free, so... But the only problem is if you have Sora free version right now, Sora, whatever, it's you get one video a day. They clamped it all down, so you have to be on a paid ChatGPT has I think a $10 a month thing and a $20 a month and then a $200 a month one. Oh yeah, that's a great little program. That's no doubt. Mama Shredder, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Good to see you. Don said that's a punch and a swift kick in the right. CK says, how many guitars you got? I think I'm up to I think it's 14 now. I think I have too many guitars to be honest with you, but I've got 6 of these Jackson Dinky Reverse Pros. I have 3 Charvel Predators, 2 Fender Strats. I have the Golden Acoustic. I have Ovation Acoustic. I have a Epiphone Chet Atkins Acoustic, and then the company Enya sent me a guitar that I reviewed on my channel. So yeah, was that 14? I don't remember. I don't know. I always look at guitars though. I'm still looking. If I'm looking for a guitar, it's gonna be either one of my old guitars that I lost in the like a Charvel Model 4. I'd love to have another one of those. I'd love to have a Charvel 3DR because these are the guitars that I played when I was a kid. So I like to have them for my collection. I would like an Ingve Strat. I really do want an Ingve Strat at some point, but those things are expensive. Nice lady, thank you. Mama says, horizontal streams are so annoying to like on your ding. I know. I do have a vertical stream going though, Mama. If you do a horizontal stream, you can do what's called a dual stream, and it will show on the vertical feed. It doesn't get as much traction as like just doing vertical alone, but I get a few extra views out of it, which is nice. But like I said, Saturdays are for a certain purpose. You reminded me, Mama. I gotta put Brody on the redirect here. He's live right now. He just started. Okay, good. We're going for an hour, so we'll get middle of Brody's set will be coming over for sure. I know Stardust is probably already there. Hey, that's right, Donald. Superman versus that's a classic fight, man. A great movie. Superman 2 is a great movie. Rosanna Forever, how you doing tonight? Buenas noche. He says, yes, Rick. Indonesians, Ed Mubarak family gatherings take almost the whole... Wow. Or Eld Mubarak. That's crazy. I did not know that. Well, I'm glad it's something. You're doing something good out there. I appreciate you. Always good to see you. Judy said, I don't suppose you'd be happy, Rick, if you didn't torture yourself. It's true. It's true. Senya says, do you have a rock group? Not anymore, buddy. I don't play with bands anymore, but I did play with several bands in the past. John said he was watching Wes play as Hello Kitty and he tuned it to B. Wow. That's funny, man. How's Wes doing, man? I haven't seen him on. But I haven't been watching too much doom scrolls. So. Senya says Enya has all carbon and digital guitar. What's talk about Enya guitar? I did a review of it. I don't know if I can see it here. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show you. I have a video on my channel, Senya. Let's see. Where is it? Always so much stuff.
Yo, for punch, click.
Yeah, here you go, Senya. Let's see. Let me turn on my. Yeah, so this is the video, and that's the Enya guitar. I got it in a case over here, out of the way. But yeah, it's a nice guitar. Yeah, it's all carbon fiber. It's got like a speaker in it. It's got Bluetooth. You can connect your phone to it and get some tones out of that. You can plug it into your amp and everything. But yeah, check that video out, Senya, if you want. It's out right on my channel, buddy. Check it out. And there's some links if you're interested. There's some discount links on my in the description there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool guitar. I liked it. I got to change the crazy enough. The guitar player of the Misfits, Doyle. He basically has his own string company, and he caught up with me on Instagram and he sent me a box of strings. Man. So I'm gonna take some of his strings and put it on that Enya and see how that goes. Muito obrigado, Rosana. CK Cool says 14. I thought 6 was cool. Yeah, dude. I used to have just one. I was down to just one at one point. But you know how I do, man. I'm a collector sometimes. I do a lot of collecting. Don said he was watching Danny today, and it says the guitar's only half scale. Yeah, it's a strange. It's like an Yngwie Strat, but it's not an Yngwie Strat. I'm not sure. It's like from '89, I think. But yeah, it's weird. It doesn't have the Yngwie signature on it, so. But it's like, I don't know. It's got HS3s in it though. I'm not sure what the whole story is on it, and I'm sure he doesn't. Knowing how Daniel is, I don't think he knows either what that is. But the only Yngwie Strats I've ever seen had the Yngwie, signature on the front on the headstock. So I'm not sure, but his doesn't have an Yngwie signature on it, so I'm not sure exactly. I'm gonna have to ask him to give me the serial number so I can look that thing up. It's a great sounding guitar though, no lie. It's a beautiful guitar. Mama says, "I mean, yeah, it works out. It works out." All right, Brody is live. Mom will be back. No problem, Mom. Don says he knows some mods that do 5 channels once. Yeah, I've seen that, man. I don't ever want to be a mod. I don't ever want to be a mod. No, thank you. Karmic says, "Do you miss the old days, Rick? Putting aside band differences." I mean, I think the best thing going was Rob Rock Band, because it wasn't really a band. It was like a bunch of hired dudes essentially. But it was like a band in a way that we were friendly with each other, camaraderie and all that kind of stuff. So we had a good time. But we didn't have to write the songs. Someone else wrote the songs. Someone else recorded the albums. I played solos and stuff on it. I swear to God, I feel like something's on me. I played solos on his albums, but I didn't have to write the songs, stuff like that. So it wasn't bad. But yeah, like in Leashlaw was different because it was just a super group put together, and then we were just we never played out a live show once as a band. So it was like we never had to do anything. But there was, trying to record the album, there was a lot of egos, heads butting and stuff like that. I don't miss that stuff, man. Don said Wes keeps coming up. He's quickly getting subscribers. That's good, man. He's a really great guitar player, man. I mean, I don't think he does leads, but I look at him. He's like the equivalent of me, but doing rhythm stuff, and it's tight. His sound is great too. I would say I'll put it right up with my sound. It's very, very tight. Very tight sound that he has. Okay, Senya, no problem, buddy. Fungal, what's up, dude? Hope you have a great Easter too, bro. Thank you so much, man. I know, I kind of wish I had Monday off because there'll be a half off Easter candy. I'm going to miss it. Happy Easter candy biscuit, yep. Senya said, what's about sound? Sounds great, I thought. Yeah, I liked it. It sounded really good, Senya. Yeah, I had no issues with it. I plugged it into my same stuff. Sounded smoking, man. John, you were all professionals. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it was just easy. With Rob Rock, it was easy. It was like, you get a call. Okay, buddy, we're gonna go on tour. There's gonna be a ticket for you. We'll send you the ticket, or here's the itinerary. All right, cool. So if someone else had everything done for you, it was a lot easier there. I miss. I miss that whole scenario for sure. There you go, Juji. That's how you do it. Just live on the go. Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do anymore. Just wake up, do your thing, see how it goes. All right, let's see. Well, it's 10:07. I'm running a little late. That was a long chat. New song of the week. I already forgot how to play it. I think. All right, I think I remember it already. All right, so here's a funny thing about this song. Today is April 4th, 4/4. So I set the tempo at 144 when I started writing it. That's the fun fact of this song. But let's try it out. As you know, 040426, brand new song. Let's try it out. It's a kind of bare bones. I didn't have a lot of time to add more stuff, but I got enough, I guess. See if I remember it all. That's a lot to remember there. Too much to remember. We'll be playing it more times this week. There was some good, there was some bad, but we got through it. We got through it. I hope you enjoy that. 040426, that's the new one. I'll be playing it quite a bit this week, trying to get flesh some things out of it. So, hope you enjoyed that one there. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. I didn't know where we left off. All right, we're right up out here. Sen, you're welcome. Take care, buddy. Oh, Sean OK said, do you use plugins for these streams? Yeah, I do. Yeah, thank you, buddy. I'll show you real quick. I don't ever mind showing this at all. Real quick. So I do use Studio 17. It's just a DAW, whatever. Nothing crazy. But yeah, this is the Amplitude 5 version. I did see Donald answer this question, so thank you, Donald. But I'll show it. I'll give you a look at it. But yeah, this is Amplitude 5 Max version 2. This right here is, they call it the JH Gold, but it stands for Jimi Hendrix. But for all intents and purposes, this is a model of a JTM 45 Marshall Plexi amp. This is kind of amp Yngwie used back in his early days, but mostly through the 80s and 90s. He used a lot of type of stuff like this, these Plexi amps. And I just use this. This is for all intents and purposes, again, this is a MXR M108 10-band EQ. Everything is flat except for the mids. I do scoop these mids up in kind of like that, V pattern or whatever. And this is also a MXR Distortion Plus model. They call it ROX or RDX, whatever it is. But yeah, it's a very simple setup. And of course, I like the JCM 800 style cabinets with the 75 watt speakers. That's what I use. But it's a very, very, very simple setup. And Amplitude 5 is a very, very easy to create your own sounds. So if anyone's looking for a great plug-in for guitar sound, Amplitude 5, you will not be disappointed. I promise you that. There you have it. You said it goes in and out like a light, right? Let's see. Reference was Feeling the Flames on that. Thank you, buddy. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely something different. Definitely something different. Nice lady said, she said, that deserves a thumbs up. There you go. Appreciate you very much. Karmic False is feeling the fire on that one. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is the first probably song in a couple of weeks that instead of like sitting around for 40 minutes trying to figure out what to play, I kind of had something straight away, pretty quick. Donald said, Daniel says he has a hard time with Amplitude 5. Yeah, he's not very, and he's admitted this, he's not very technical savvy. I've had to help him quite a bit, get things going for him. But yeah, he needs a pair of monitor speakers. I told him this, like, dude, you need to get some monitor speakers, is all you need. Because all he has is like headphones. But he spent a bunch of money on his Marshall amp, which is good too. Marshall is I can't be mad at him getting a Marshall, and it sounds great. But it took a while to get that set up, set that going. But yeah, he's not very technical savvy. Plus, he also has a Mac, and if you're not technical savvy, you should not buy a Mac. I promise you that. Let me repeat that: if you are not technically savvy, do not buy a Mac. Don't buy a Mac. Get yourself a PC if you're not technically savvy. Macs are not friendly at all. You gotta know some things with Macs. But I try and help Daniel as much as if he asks me, I help him. But you know me, man. I don't come out and help, give you what you want. You got to ask. Because I don't want to, mess with anybody, No, I don't tell anyone what I should do, so I don't tell anyone what they should do. However, if you ask for my advice, I will provide that. But I don't give unsolicited advice. How about that? I think that's the way to do it. But as you can see on my YouTube and many other YouTubes, guitar players, there's always someone out there with some unsolicited advice. And you know what? You don't need to solicit your advice unless you're asked for it, in my opinion. I think a lot of you would agree as well. But now we got the acoustical jams. I need to download Juji songs because I'm lazy mostly. So we got, I think we got 3 at least. I'm gonna make tracks for 3 here, and then we'll go download those. Okay. All right, Juji. All right, she had this one here. Shadows. Ooh, I like the sound of that already, Juji. Sound like Heart. Sound like a star like Alone by Heart. We got Beyond the Maelstrom. Whoops. Dang it. And then we got Dancing Katie. Wow, that sounds like some Chopin right there. All right, so we got the 3 Juji songs. Let me load them up right quick. Import file. I think we'll go backwards. We'll start with that Dancing Katie first. All right, you are converting. Alright, there's song 1 converted. Let's make sure we don't stretch that. Alright, that's song 1. Alright, we got 1 song loaded up. Importing file number 2, Beyond the Maelstrom. This has part of my name in it. Beyond the Maelstrom. That's what we like. Alright, we're loading that. That's number 2 there. I don't know why it takes so long to convert sometimes. All right, that is converted. All right, and the last song, oops. Gotta make sure you don't stretch the audio on these. All right, and the last tune to load up is Shadows in My Memory. Shadows, my memory is loaded, and all right, don't follow that. Boom, boom. All right, we got it loaded up, ready to rock. Oh, let's see. Donald said it's time. Dean, what's up, buddy? He said he hasn't been for a while. He sure missed listening, but I'm here. Let's get on, brother. Yeah, Dean. Hope you're doing okay, dude. Yeah, I haven't seen you this week. But I know how things go, man. We get busy. Things happen. Well, I appreciate seeing you, buddy. And I hope you're doing okay out there. Rosanna's ready. There you go. Donald's ready. Referencing, there she is. The golden of my dreams. Yes, sir. The Canadian beauty. Judy said, I think there should be an unsolicited advice hotline. At least you know what you're going to true that. I like that. We could probably start that business. The unsolicited advice hotline. Oh man, references are all sound super good. Yeah, I like them. Karmic says, is the Amplitude 5 an easy interface to use, or does it take a while to use it? I think it's pretty easy, man. I mean, as long as you have to have, well, you don't have to. I don't think Donald has one, but having an interface is the key to it, you know. And it could be anything like a Focusrite Scarlett or whatever you can buy. But having an interface that you can plug your guitar into, that plugs into your computer, I think is the key for a really good sound. With that said, though, the app itself is very simple. You just pick an amp, you pick what speakers you want, You pick what pedals you want, and then you just start dialing them in. So it's basically like having all the stuff just on your computer. Instead of in a real world where you're twisting knobs and pressing buttons and stuff, it's all right there in front of you. And I'll show you again. Or I can't show you again. It'll probably be too loud. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy just to start from scratch. Plus, it's connected to a thing called ToneNet. So if you just want to, you can start downloading tones that people have already made. So if you want to get, Richie Blackmore tone or an Yngwie tone or Kirk Hammett tone or Satriani, whoever, someone's going to have a similar tone already built that you can just download and it loads right up. On top of that, it's got probably 100 plus of its, of the company that makes the plugin, about 100 plus already ready presets that you can tweak out as well. So it's pretty easy, man. Don said, I don't know if Daniel would take my advice. He loves amp. Yeah, no, he's happy with his amp now. Ever since he met Nuno, and Nuno had a JCM 2000, and he wanted to, and I guess the Taj Ferran had him come out and play with him on stage. He wanted that amp, and I was like, lucky for you, dude. I got JCM 2000, so I know what to do. But he's got it down. He's got it down pretty good. I told him he needed to take it to I think the dude that sold it to him kind of, gave him a kind of a bum amp. It worked, but it has some problems. And I had to go find him a place in where he lives in San Diego. I said, take that amp to these dudes and go get it fixed, man. You got to get this thing fixed. And I believe he did, and it sounds great now for sure. But he likes the amp now. And his tone's smoking. George in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. And thank you so much, dude. Judy says, ready to do the golden. That's right. Impa said, you keep forgetting on Saturday night and Sunday. Hey, no problem, brother. It's all good, man. It's all good. Like I said, I always have these ready for replay. So if you ever want to watch them again, all of them are there. 300 plus lives, all available. Even the ones from day one, practically. Okay, I think we're set for some Juji action here. Let's check them out. Don says Daniel could get a studio quality microphone that would cleanly pick up the amp. Yeah, I mean, I told him you got to get OBS, you need a mic this up, he's got a Volt too. So he's got the interface already. And we tried it with Brody. I tested it out with Brody. His Marshall going through that Volt 2 sounded great. It sounded a killer, man. But Brody found amp. I got Brody to check out Amplitude 5 when the Christmas sale came, and he got that. He's loved it ever since. And that's the way. I think it's the way to go. If you're gonna be at home doing this stuff, man, get a plug-in, man. If you're gonna be playing out consistently, get an amp for sure. True that, Impish. He knows. He's watching, but being in the live, yeah. When in real time, when it's happening, that's always, you never know what's going to happen, for sure. Ice Dream, you're quite welcome, bro. Thank you so much. Let me figure out what this key is right here. A lovely C minor. I like it. Okay, golden time. All right, let's get in. This is called Dancing Katie. And there you have it. Dancing Katie, song 1 from the Juji Weekly Collection. Thank you, Juji. That was lovely. I enjoyed that. It was very nice. I hope everyone else enjoyed it out there. Very, very cool. Excuse me. All right, where are we at? Thank you, nice lady. Amber said, especially dealing with the trolls. Always, buddy, always. I did. It was C. I'm sorry, Donald. I thought I did mention C minor. I hope you heard it. Okay, Juji got it. Juji heard it. She said circle of fists, Rick. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Juji. That's a great thing, because when you're dealing with music, it's great to know what key you can try and start writing. And so sometimes if you're writing a song, just like I said, whatever a couple weeks ago, I said just throw a dart and see where it lands. You can try. You can just pick a key, look at the circle of fists, go, I'm going to try this key, and see what you come up with. And you come up with something like that. That's beautiful. Thank you, Denny. Carmick said if I got amplitude 5, nothing would get done. I'd be on it for a day. I'm definitely considering. No doubt. It's a very expensive, Carmick. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very expensive, and they usually have sales. And I'm a affiliate with them. I can probably only get you like a coupon code, but they do have a sale every so often. It's like 50% off. And sometimes they give you a deal where you get Amplitude 5 and Tonex for like $100 or €100 or whatever it is, wherever you're at. I know you're in UK, so it's probably like €100 or something around that. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you for sure. But yeah, it's Amplitude 5 Max version 2, FYI. Our friend Daniel, I told him to get it. Amplitude. I gave him a link and everything. He went and bought the regular Amplitude 5. I'm like, what? I don't know. It was a big debacle, but he was able to get a refund and buy the right one. But yeah. Imber says, tonight that guitar streamer Bad Brad streamed live, and he hardly does any anymore, but I caught the end and he shouted, no, nice, dude. So I asked him if you heard of it. You said no. I told him to check it out. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I doom scroll quite often. I see a lot. I haven't seen anyone recently that's piqued my interest. Ross Dixon Ellis is really, really good, but he just kind of like, some days he does video games, some days he does guitar. It's not consistent, so I catch him a lot when he's playing video games. But from what I've heard, he's a really good player. Wes, of course, is an amazing rhythm guitarist and a songwriter. But I've yet to see too many new shredders out there. But there's always a new guitar hero every day. Coming on YouTube, that's for sure. Ember says, what is that? That's one of Juji songs right there. Danny said, very smooth and calm air here. There you go. I love to hear that. Dean knows talent and attitude is just awesome, Rick, and it rubs off on people. At least does him. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate that, my friend. Nice lady, thank you so much. Iron Coated says, been meaning to ask me, is your tattoo for Druss, the legend? So this is the Eye of Horus, this one here, which is an Egyptian guy from Egyptian mythology, or if it's real, who knows? But yeah, and of course the song Power Slave is one of my favorite songs, and Bruce sings about the Eye of Horus, along with it being on the back of the album cover. There's the Eye of Horus. So that's why I got that tattoo. And I initially got it because this one was first, which was the band Wicked Ways logo. And this was basically a derivation of the Bacardi bat. Because we drank a lot of Bacardi back then, and we looked at the bat and said, that'd be a cool logo. And our bass player was like an artist, so he drew a variation of it. But I got this tattoo first, and I'm like, well, I can't leave this blank, so I got that one because of Iron Maiden. Reference says, this song makes me picture a summer stroll with my son. I see a blue sky dotted with white fluffy cows and golden rays. That's amazing, dude. I love when you can close your eyes and just imagine something, in a song like that you could, yeah, for sure. Joe Morton, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, Donald. Empress said, I'm already subbed to you because of Rick. Thank you. That's awesome, dude. Yep, you got to sub to every. We love it when people subscribe to each other. It helps out. It helps the community. It grows the community even further. And there's always a lot of talent around here, so we love to see it. Black Buddha said, you airtight, bro. One masterpiece from another. Keep on rocking. Easter greetings from Berlin. Danke schön, mein Herr. And happy Easter, buddy. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Nice lady got the thumbs up for that one. DCP Fishing, what's up, bro? Great to see you, dude. Hope you've been okay out there. Carl said these improvisations are fantastic. Thank you, man. And I never heard of these before. I don't listen to these. Juji sends them to me, and then I don't even look at them. I just know the email's there. I don't even read the email, just so I know I can go back. 'Cause I get a lot of emails. But I don't listen to them until right now. I listen to maybe the first couple seconds, figure out the key, and then we go. Don said the Amplitude 5 that he uses is free. That's probably why my tone sounds good. I think if you ever can get an interface like the one I sent you a while ago, just what was that? A Focusrite Scarlett. If you can get something like that, it's gonna take care of a lot of things straight away. But the Amplitude purchase one, it has just a lot more stuff to it. Amplitude 5 Max has like everything they have. So you have just a lot more stuff to. I don't know what the free one has, but I'm sure it has a lot, enough. But I promise you, buddy, if you can get yourself an interface, it's going to make everything sound so much better, man. It sounds good right now. It sounds really good. And don't get me wrong. I'm surprised you could even plug in like that with a guitar cable and a USB. That totally blew my mind. But the digital to audio conversion, or the audio to digital conversion that an interface can do, makes all the difference. I promise you that. Impa said because of Ross, he can't get Jet to Java, right? I did see him play some Yngwie before. And he was pretty close to it. He played pretty close. That's why I was like, okay, dude can play some Yngwie. I love to hear it. He played some other cool stuff too. He seems like a really nice guy, really good player. But yeah, in my opinion, I think he probably needs to either do a channel for guitar and then do a channel for video games. But he mixes the two. I don't know how great that works. It'd be very difficult for that to work, I think, because you're trying to appease two different people, and your guitar fans are gonna see you playing video games, going, "Where's the guitar? I don't want to watch you play video games." But if you like the guy, then you could probably sit down and watch it. But not that I don't like the guy, but I'm not gonna watch someone play video games. I'll play video games myself. All right, Can of Biscuit, bro. Happy Easter to you. Thank you so much. Have a great one, man. DCP, man, thank you so much for that super chat. He says, Rick working out? A little bit? No. I work out on my couch chilling, man. But thank you, buddy. Juji's wearing her Power Slave shirt now. That's what's up. Impa said Bad Brad's a professional musician like you, Rick, and he's toured with bands. Nice. He plays live, gives advice about music business based on experience. He's in his early 60s. Oh, wow, man. That's cool, dude. I'll have to go check that out, man. I'll look him up, man. I've never seen him. I've never seen him on my Doom scroll, but I'll take a look. The Iron Coat, he said, that's brilliant. I thought it was an axe. True that. Don's got his Days of Future Past tour shirt. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get I can't. My Deep Purple shirt, I can't wear it anymore. The collar is too loose, and the microphone hangs down too low. So I found a really cool Deep Purple concert shirt from back in like '84. Replica, of course, but I'm gonna get that pretty soon. Vernon, yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you there. Ian Purdue, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Thank you. Tiago from Brazil. He says, I'm your fan here in Brazil. Brazil loves you. You can play a song by the band Chevelle or the band Creed. Oh, obrigado, mi amigo. I don't know any of that stuff. I only play original material, brother. But I thank you so much. Muito obrigado. Don saying lifting beers. I don't lift no beers. I don't drink no beers. DCP gonna eat and crash out. No worries, buddy. Thank you, man. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing great, man. For all intents and purposes, I should work out. I need to work out. My belly's getting a little big. I keep it well hidden. All right, let me see what this next tune is all about here. Beyond the Maelstrom. All right, sounds heavy. All right, Donald, we're in C minor yet again on this one, which is fine by me. I'll make it work. I'll make the difference. But anyway, we got this one. Next one's called Beyond the Maelstrom. G track number 2. Let's go. Okay, I have to hold my breath so I don't make any noise. That was cool. I like that. That was fun. That got wild and going on there. I like when it kicked in. It was like dun, 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 dun. Very nice though. Very nice. I like that one. Let's see where we leave off right there. Impish said, I didn't know Yngwie and Vi were both in Alcatraz. I know that's sad. All I knew. Oh, yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah, well, to be fair, Impish, I'm going to tell you a quick story. So when I was a little kid, I loved Rainbow. And, it was all Dio. And then out of nowhere, Rainbow, this album Down to Earth, here comes Graham Bonnet. I never heard of Graham Bonnet. But, man, I loved his voice. I was like, oh, my God. And me and my friend, we loved listening to that album. And, I just became a huge Graham Bonnet fan at that rate. And then, I don't know, it was probably 80, somewhere around 83, 84, my friend, he called me up and said, my brother just got a new album with Graham Bonnet on it. I was like, no way. And I had no idea what Alcatraz was. I had no idea who Yngwie was. And he said, come over and I'll make you a copy of it. I run over there with my blank tape and I listen to it. We listen to the album and he makes me a copy. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. So I had his Alcatraz tape and I listened to it quite a bit. And then I put it in my drawer and I don't think I listened to it again. And then I didn't even play guitar, let alone know who Yngwie was or what Yngwie was doing or what the sound was. I just listened to Graham Bonnet's voice. And, of course, then I get into Yngwie. And I listened to the sound like, well, this sounds kind of interesting, familiar to me. And I did some research, and I called my friends like, hey, who plays guitar on that Alcatraz album? Remember that? And he's like, oh, let me look. He's like, and he tried to see, I don't know, Yngwie Malmsteen. I was like, no way, dude. I was like, I just saw this guy on TV. And I ran and I got the tape. I was like, oh, this is the same dude. So it's crazy. But yeah, Yngwie did the Alcatraz, No Parole from Rock and Roll album. He did a Live Sentence album, which was a live album. And him and Graham Bonnet were, this is why I'm not in a band anymore, because of things like this. They were at each other's throats. And I guess it got to the point where Yngwie was a young kid, remember? He was like 19, about 19 or so when he was doing the Alcatraz. Apparently he tried to strangle Graham Bonnet because he was so mad. I guess Graham Bonnet tried to play a trick on him and Yngwie would do these crazy long, egotistic solos and stuff, and Graham Bonnet played a joke and he pulled the cord out of his, either unplugged the guitar from the amp or he unplugged the guitar, I don't know, something like that. And Yngwie was so mad that he tried to he tried to strangle him. And the security guards had to take him off, and that was pretty much the end of it. Yngwie was gone anyway. He had a deal in place with Polydor Records in Japan for his solo album. And then they got Steve Vai to come in and do it. And then Steve Vai did an album with them called, what was that? Well, I can't remember what the album was called. But there was a song called God Promised, or God Blessed Video. I remember seeing the video on MTV. I've listened to the album; it's pretty good. And I've seen the Steve Vai concert with him. He plays the Yngwie pretty faithful. Pretty cool. There's a good story for you. Anyway, reference all that was beautiful and strangely refreshing. It was interesting. I liked it when it kicked in. Very cool. And Judy's got a link to that Beyond the Maelstrom if you want to listen to that again or improvise over it yourself. She's got it right there. Carter says, it's nice to take a little time out from the electric and chill. I know, yeah. I kind of like doing it this way. On Saturdays for sure. It's fun, And I love playing, nylon string guitar and stuff like that. Don says, Flight of Icarus, Rhyme of the Mainstream Maiden Red. Oh, God, yeah. It got to the point, dude, Steve Harris, he wrote, The Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner. That is a book and a movie. I'm like, what is up with Steve Harris, man? He's just he just takes all these titles from movies and stuff. That's so funny. Denny said, this is Rick's peaceful side. Thank you, Denny. I don't know, it's fun. Impish said he had Rainbow Down to Earth because his uncle mentioned, and I knew about Graham. But then when I heard the Jet to Jet, I've heard this, but it sounded like Rainbow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a very Rainbow. It's a spa. I think it's he kind of took it off the Spotlight Kid. If you go listen to Rainbow Spotlight Kid, that is very much Jet to Jet. Let me think. Let me see when did Richie come up with Spotlight Kid? Ah man, it's Rainbow. Spotlight Kid Rainbow. That was 82. So Spotlight Kid came out in 82. And then Alcatraz. Let's see, Jet to Jet. Alcatraz. When did Alcatraz come out? I can't remember. It was like 84, I think. So yeah, but it's let me think if I remember it here. I'll play it for you. Whoops. So Spotlight Kid's a. And then Yngwie's. It's a blatant variation on the theme. Let's say that Yngwie. And Yngwie says, I only listen to so much Rainbow or Richie Blackmore. Yeah. Nah, Yngwie, you listen to a lot of Richie. You listen to a lot of Richie, bro. He'll never admit it. Space says, "Hey Rick, what do you enjoy most about playing guitar?" That's a great question. I think for me, it's a form of expression, and it's a form of a way to let out what's inside me. You know, I've lived a long life, and I've had a lot of things, good things happen, a lot of bad things happen. And, you know, I have a lot of memories, good memories and bad memories, of course. So it's easy for me to escape with the guitar. You know, I'm able to just play it, and whatever I'm feeling in that moment, that's kind of what comes out of me. That's pretty cool. It's a good question. Thank you, dude. All right, we got one more Juji here. Karmic says, "You ever tried the Iron Maiden beer?" I never tried it. No. I haven't drank in a long time. But I used to. There was a stuff, you probably know. Oh, Karmic, you're in the UK. Never mind. Reference probably knows about it, if Reference drinks. But there's some stuff out of Canada called La Fin du Monde. And it's like a beer, but it's got the basically the alcohol content of one bottle of wine. And, that stuff was crazy. Me and my friend used to drink it up like crazy back in the day. It was good beer too. But man, it would get you messed up, that's for sure. All right, let's hear this. This is Shadows in My Memory. This one's gonna be crazy wild here. All right, yeah. Get your Kleenex out. I can already tell. Get your Kleenex out for this one. All right, so Donald, this is probably gonna be in like A. Well, I forgot what you're tuned to, but for me, a standard tune would be A sharp minor. But yeah, whoa, this sounds wild already, yo. I don't know. I hope you're ready for this one because this sounds like it's going to get teary-eyed for sure. But it's Juji just posted a link of it. It's Shadows in My Memory. Get ready. So let's turn that on and turn my mic off and let's go. wild. That was wild. Very nice, Juji. A triple pack. Very cool this week. Thank you so much for that. That's actually a good Easter song. A nice song for Easter right there. Did I turn something? I forgot to turn something off. The guitar. Okay. Much better. Anyway, that was cool. That was very cool. My YouTube announced he's a fashionably late, but he's here. That's no worries, brother. Good to see you, man. Let's see. Corey announced. What's up, Corey? He said he'd been busy yesterday and today, but missed last night. Just dropped by to say hi. And wish y'all a happy early Sunday tomorrow. Thank you, buddy. Great to see you, man. Take care of yourself. Imper says, how can I watch your vertical streams? Because too many commercials on this normal stream. I was watching you vertical, then I accidentally clicked off. I'm not sure how you get to that. I think you just have to doom scroll or something. Yeah, because it's just basically like, and I turn off all the ads on this, bro. I'm not sure how you get any ads. I mean, if you're getting an ad, it's not from me. It's from YouTube directly. But I turn everything off. Like, it even says, automatic ads will help you do more blah, blah, blah. Turn on now. Like, I'll show you. Like, you can see what I got going on here. Check this out. Yeah, this pops up. Automated ads will help you earn more while optimize the experience for channel members. Turn on. No, I turn them off. On Saturdays, I turn everything off and keep it subscriber only. But, whoops. Did you see that? Did y'all see that? Anyway, I'm gonna show you again, real quick. Yeah, this right here. This I have all ads turned off on Saturdays, and they even bug me about it too. They're like, "Hey, how come you're not using ads on this day?" I was like, "Cause I don't want them, man." Well, yeah, but if they're coming, if if the ads are coming, it's strictly from YouTube, buddy. It ain't from me. I promise you that. Todd, happy Easter, bro. Great to see you, man. Thank you so much. Congress says you can close your eyes and imagine yourself where you want to be with that kind of playing. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Reference, feeling it. Thank you, bro. Dark Duckable, man. Thank you so much, dude. Juji, it's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for doing these songs. I appreciate it. Fortitude, thank you, buddy. Spacey, that's got a peaceful melody. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick. Good to see you, Nick. Denny was feeling it there. There you go. Thank you, Denny. My YouTube said that's breathtaking time. Thank you, brother. Reference you there. Bravo. That was excellent, YouTube. Thank you. Yes, Juji, tearing it up. Nick, indeed it is. Yeah, this is a Godin multi-act encore nylon string. Yeah, I love this guitar. I've wanted one for a while, and luckily I was able to get it. So, what's this say? Weird. Anyway, and I might not even been connected to the. I have a video of the vertical. It says not connected. I don't know why it says not connected. I don't know. It is what it is. Chris Arsenal, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing great out there. Don said that was different as far as key progressions. Yeah, it was just a one key, which is good. But man, it was a nice key, different, and I'm glad Juji's using the circle of fists because it gives a little more variety to the sound of the music. I think that's how I try and do. I always try and write some new stuff in new keys and stuff. Juji says stuff kept popping up in place of chat on my phone, but nothing on the laptop. Interesting. Impa says, can you please put a link for the stream on the vertical? Yeah, it doesn't give me any link. I think it just takes you. I think if you're just doom scrolling, you'll see it, but there might be something weird going on. It says not connected. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. Denny says, I believe Rick and Judy should make a special album. So beautiful. There you go. I wish I had time to because all this stuff I just improvise over. I'm just constantly improvising, which is fun for me. That's what I like to do. I like to just play over anything. And these, Juji writes a lot of stuff that's just like, it's geared toward, improvisation, which is awesome. Karnak says, would you consider doing acoustic album? I mean, if the money was there, sure, yeah. But you know, I can't even get the money to make just a regular album, unfortunately. But you know, you never know, man. We keep working hard, and you never know who's out there watching. I'm still waiting for my Saudi Arabian prince that wants wants me to play his birthday party for $1 million. When it happens, I'll let you know. That'd be awesome. Let me do one more. Let me look through my catalog of stuff here. Let's see what I got. I was listening to one the other day. Oh, I haven't played in a while. Where is that one? It's like I think I played it the other day and I totally forgot about it. Let me see, what's this? No, that's that Viking song. What was that, man? That's Sacred. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't played that. I'll have to play that this week. I haven't played that that one. Damn, is this it? Here we go. This is a nice one. I don't know. I don't know how this goes. We'll figure it out as we go along. Let's see. All right, let's do the last one here. Okay, there you have it. That was, I don't even know what that was. That was called 062125. Nice ballad from last year. Well, there you have it. Throw a quick one in there. But thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. I truly appreciate it. Reference knows Rick's waiting for his prince. That is right. Where is my prince? Dang it. That's how we do, man. You never know, man. Someone out there in the Middle East wants guitar lessons or play for his birthday. I could do that. Just fly me over there and I'll play a whole set. I'll bring Brody as my opening act too. How about that? Jujito, someday my prince will come. That's right. He had to go back to Brody stream, which is vertical, and then I scrolled. Oh, cool, man. I never knew how that works, man. I just know you could do the dual streaming from here. It's helped out in the past to get some extra views and stuff. It's cool. Oh, man. Nick, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Chris, thank you, bro. Juji said that was beautiful. Bellissimo. Grazie, Juji. Rob Curtis, he said, beautiful playing Rick. Loving the sound acoustic. Thank you so much, dude. Don thought that was cool. Appreciate that. That's a old one there for sure. I do like my ballads, though. I love writing some ballads. Carmen said, it sure pulls on your heartstrings. Something about that acoustic that has it. I know, man. I know. Denny said, tonight is full of peaceful melodic classic. Yes, indeed, indeed. Don says, Xi Jinping. Well, how are you, Willie? Hey, man, I'd go anywhere for a buck, man. If you fly, man, my passport is ready to go. 100%. Reference said, I'm sure your prince will come. Don't lose hope. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Reference. Appreciate you, my friend. Have a wonderful Sunday, Easter time, man. I appreciate you, buddy. All right, well, that being said, that is enough from me. It's 11:11 on the dot around here, so make a wish, everybody. But yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging out on a Saturday. It's a lovely night. A lot of lovely songs. New song of the week's got a lot of promise, so we're going to get to it this week and work on that. But anyway, everybody, I got the stream set to redirect to Brody. If you can do me a favor, at least go over there, give him a like. I'd truly appreciate that. I'm sure you got things to do. If you can just give him a like or something, that'd be awesome. And a nice hello would be lovely. But that'll be it for me. We'll be back tomorrow. That is Sunday, April the 5th at 9 p.m. for a vertical rip and stream, of course. My YouTube, I hope your playing provides you as much relaxation as we. Absolutely, buddy. I love to play. Man, I love to play. Thank you, Juji. Have a great Sunday, Easter. I appreciate you. All right, buddy. I hope you have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you're at. Have a wonderful Sunday, Easter. Hopefully relaxing. What's up, Moontoon? Good to see you, brother. I hope you have a relaxing Sunday, of course. And beyond that, stay safe out there. Take care of each other and be good to each other, because that is all that we have in this world. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Again, if you could, just go to Brody's real quick and give him a like if you can't stay, no problem. But a nice like or a chat would be lovely. I appreciate you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.